The Adoration of Jenna Fox by Mary E. Pearson. What do you say about a book that you just really didn't love? I guess I should explain why. I really hope no one holds it against me. Jenna Fox wakes up after being in a coma for over a year. She doesn't remember who she is. She doesn't remember anything for that matter. Jenna is confused about her identity, why her family is looking at her differently, and why they would pick up and move just before she woke up. When I read the synopsis, I was instantly intrigued. I expected something with a little mystery and even more adventure. But instead, I found a story that was more about finding yourself than about anything else. And that was rather boring for me. Even though, for Jenna, finding out who she is a bit more complicated than the average teenager. This book is only 272 pages long. A twerp of a book compared to a lot of the others that I've read this summer. But it took me nearly 3 times longer to read this novel than it did books twice its size. Pearson's writing style was interesting at the beginning. Jenna is so confused about who she is, and Pearson conveyed that very well. The simple words, the way Jenna asked questions of herself and others. It was different and well written. I just couldn't get into it at all. It honestly reminded me of one of those books that a junior high reading teacher would require you to read. The ones that have a hidden message about being a good person, or a moral about what happens when you're a bad kid. The kind that always seems to work out in the end and seem very cheesy and forced. That's how I felt when I read this book. It felt like assigned reading. And anyone that knows me knows that I hate when I'm assigned a book to read. But it's still getting really good ratings and reviews on Amazon. So even though I've been rather harsh, I hope if you decide to read this book that you'll like it. It always makes me feel sad when I don't enjoy a book. But I'm glad that so many people seem to be loving it. It makes me feel like less of a jerk. If everyone hated it, I'd feel really, really bad. So you should check out the synopsis and see what you think. Maybe this book is right up your alley. If you are interested in buying or finding out more about The Adoration of Jenna Fox by Mary E. Pearson, there are links below this video. And please go and check out my blog for updates about what I'm reading and so much more.